Hello everyone, this is Kristen. So this is the second time I have tried to make this opening to this video. The last time I did it, I still had the sound disabled. Okay, let's get over that. Okay, so I made a video of me doing this look today. I'm absolutely stunned again with how this came out. I personally think it's really good. If anyone has constructive criticism for me, I am always open to that. But I just feel like this look is everything, and it's very Beetlejuice, and I ended up getting that out of this Colourpop Fade Into Hue palette, which is bananas, because when I look at this palette, this is not the look I see. This is not what I expect to get out of it, so that's hilarious. I tried doing this with the actual Beetlejuice palettes from Mott, and I never got this. Although, that trick with using a Q-tip and the makeup remover and just cutting your crease that way and then going back in with the eye primer, mwah, chef's fucking kiss. I fucking love it. Oh my god. So this is 2 days in a row now where I've been able to make this fucking fantastic cut crease, and I am just in love. I'm so excited. Sorry, I'm so nasally. That second COVID shot really got to me. I went to sleep freezing, and we have a super nice bedding. Shut up. Anyways, so with this Colourpop palette, I use basically all of the purples, and then I use the matte greens, and then this Pose color, this metallic, I don't know, is that like foil? Is that how you describe it? I don't know. Looking green. And then from my Beat House Cosmetics, yes. I ended up just using the black color. Using that black color, and then I use this purple color up here that is Mercy Me, and then the black color is Lights Out, just to deepen up like the outer edges. Again, I just absolutely love the way this came out. I think it's fantastic. I did post up a video just a few minutes prior to making this video, finishing this video, of the giveaway winner. I'm going to post that in the cards there, just to go over some things I used, just highlight some things I used. I did use for the first time a Beauty Creations base primer, eye primer, that is from that big circular thing. I will link that up there in the cards as well so you can see that video. But this is just the white base, and I used that to do everything. I did my whole lid, and then when I cleaned it up with the eye makeup remover, I used it for the cut crease as well. It worked great. Now this did say that you do have to shake it, but I didn't have to shake it because it wasn't separated like the Juvia's Place one. So that's great. The only other thing I can really talk about is I used this before, but this is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hylauronic Hydrating Foundation. I know I used it in the past. This is Light 33C, and I had this in my drawer and I haven't used it in forever, so I wanted to break that out and use it. It actually worked really well. And then I did use the Poreless Putty Primer. I did post my... Okay, so for my look yesterday, the peacock looking eyeshadow, I posted it on a group for hooded eyed people, and it's called Hooded Eyed Beauties, I believe. But oh my god, those photos got like 1,500 likes. I'm like in shock. One person did though try to tell me that my makeup looked cakey, and like, sorry, that's not why I posted it. I wasn't asking for, you know, foundation help, but I ended up using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is in Universal Sheer. I think it looks better today, so whatever. People trying to give me a complex. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be coming out with a new giveaway video soon. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. or thereabouts. Okie dokie. To start off with, I use my color base primer from Beauty Creations out of that big old thing that I got in the mail. So I'm using this Morphe brush. This is a M321, and I'm using my Fade Into Hue palette from Colourpop. I'm going to start off with the middle purple color. It's called Majestic. Using it on, again, this Morphe brush. I was really annoyed with this Morphe brush, and I might even return it to Ulta because that's where I bought it. It started shedding. So anyways, in this type of eye look, I'm actually doing similar to what I did yesterday with that awesome ass peacock look. I am trying to emulate another YouTuber named Brianna Faye, in the style that she does her makeup. And I actually think it turned out really good. Yesterday's I think was really good. Today's very good. So anyways, I am just blending that all into the crease. Now for me, I have super hooded eyes, so that actually means above what is my natural crease. And this is just like the first layer. I'm just blending it up towards my eyebrows, which I've already done. But yeah, blending that all the way up. Blend, blend, blend. And this is a second layer now of that same purple. And I'm doing it in the outer corner, the outer V as it were. Yeah, this is where you can see it starts shedding and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Again, shedding. Oh yeah, that brush, it gave me issues. Okay, now I'm going into the darkest color, Zeitgeist. Again, just blending it upwards, rounding it out at the outer V area. This is just to deepen it up a little bit. I really like the way these colors perform so far. None of it's patchy. And I guess for purples that's saying something, because I guess purples can be quite patchy, from what I've seen other YouTubers say. Okay, now I'm going into the Beat House Cosmetics palette that I got, into that black named Lights Out, and I'm just using that one to darken up again the outer corner because we don't have a color like that into the Fade Into Hue palette. Okay, now we're getting to the fun part. This is where I got from P. Louise. Taking your eye makeup remover, taking a cotton swab, dipping it in just a little bit. You don't want it too wet. But I'm just basically using that to carve out what I want to be the cut crease. Again, just taking it very gently, working in small strokes. And of course I have hooded eyes, so I want to make sure the crease I'm making can still be seen a little bit when my eyes are open normally. And what I did was I used the other side of the Q-tip to then just make sure everything was dry, get rid of all the makeup remover, because of course you don't want any left on your lids when you're going back over with the eye primer or anything. Now we're going in with, again, the Beauty Creations white base primer, and I'm just going to use that to, I wouldn't really call it cutting the crease now, I guess. You just, going back over and using it as eye primer. But this way works so well. I love this. This was the best thing I've ever seen. Okay, now we're going into the green colors. I pointed to the shimmer one, but I'm actually using the darkest green. It's a matte, it's called Bold Type. And I'm using just a flat brush from, I think it's Doe Color. Yeah, Doe Color. I don't really like this brush, but it was just like the first flat, kind of small one I could find. So I'm just using it. This brush is okay. It's actually their blending brushes I don't like. They're very stiff and like kind of hurt my eyes. But so I'm just kind of putting this this matte green color in the middle of my lid, where the end of that cut crease is. Just making sure it's uniform. And then just blending it out more towards the inside of my eye. And right here, I believe I'm using the lighter green called Dyed Up. more towards the inner portion again, you know, blending it into that other green. Now I'm using Pose, which is like a shimmery, maybe metallic type of green. And I'm putting that on the inner corner, and then I'm putting it over the top of both those greens, the lighter green and the darker green. And just fading it out. I actually like the way it turned out so much. I didn't even put in an inner corner because it was so nice and metallic and light looking. I might later put something on, but for right now I didn't. Okay, now we're going into that dark black again, lights out, and I'm going to use that to go over the cut crease on the outside area and just fading it into that green. I use the Lights Out from my Beat House Cosmetics Knockout palette. I also use the Mercy Me color, which is the like shimmery purple in that palette as well. But here's both eyes done. I do have some lashes on. These are Ardell 422 Naked Lashes is what they're called. Now I'm just using a pencil brush and I'm doing the bottom lashes. I have all the rest of my makeup on now at this time as well. And I'm just basically using all the same purples that I used on the upper area and putting them on the lower area, corresponding with where the upper colors were. I did, however, use a little bit of that green, that Pose color, that's that shimmery green, and I put that on the lower lash on the inside areas. Yeah, this palette though, at least for these greens and these purples, this is amazing. And I mean, I think if you did the purples good, the other one's got to be pretty good. Yeah, this was pretty amazing. I liked it a lot. So I'm glad I finally got this palette. I didn't buy it right when it came out. Ever since that Candyland palette stuff, I was like, no, I'm a little leery of Colourpop, but that Bambi palette I got's good. This Fade Into Hue Colourpop palette's great so far. I haven't tried the other colors. But yeah, this is the completed look and I think it's very fantastic. I'm impressed. So thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Out. Get out. Everything's annoying me today. Okay.